Morning gang, hope we're all having a good Friday morning. Full body workout coming at you, nice little finisher at the end, push up dip type of finisher. Weight wise in this we have got split squat in round 1, and then in round 2 we have got kettlebell swing and upright row. So you can do a deadlift if you don't want to do the kettlebell swing. Upright row, you need something you can pull up and out, and then split squat, it's up to you whether you want to weight or not. If you don't want to weight, you don't need one. But either way, we will take it on toes, nice and light, we will get warmed up. Just keep it moving on this Friday morning. Just get blood going again, just let out the body, getting the blood pumping, and your jacks, just keeping everything moving. And get that heart rate elevated before we start into our workout. Automatic and straight. Again, it's about loosening out the joints, getting everything so that they're freer, so that when you go into movement in the workout, you never end up pulling something. Back in the jacks. And also just nice and light, push that out. And we'll speed that up for the end stuff. And okay. Just circle the arms. Like with the arms. Circle the hips. All circles round. And we will change, same thing other side. Relax that. Grab the toes. Knees out, chest tall. Stretch the hips. Just listen out through them hips on the lower back. Stretch that up. Go back to that. Stretch that up. And we'll sit down now and push the knees out, just do it for the hip openers. And we'll relax that down. The next one, you can elevate the hands onto the sofa or a chair or something. If you can't do this off the floor, just to get it off the floor. So foot round, straight the hip. And we'll change. Foot round, straight the hip. Change. We'll bring that down. Again, onto your side, top knee up, and we will rotate. So we're up in. Change side, same thing other side. Flip that round. Top knee up, and rotate. And then on the back, and we'll bring the hips up. And that's it. We'll bring it up. Just going to tilt this camera down very slightly, it seems a little bit high just. Now, so we are going from a split squat to a power stride to a plank to press to a V-sit and then back up into a side lateral skip. So we're going to start with that left leg split squat, working through it. Thank you very much. And then we'll work off the lower side. Sorry, I'm going to watch and move back on the well organized today. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Organize my life in front of you. Turn my belt. Where's my watch? Got time things. We're in a safe place, because many people think in safe places. And then we can never find them. It works with me. Sorry guys, it's taking ages. Now, do another warm up now. Took that long. Split squat you start. So we start with left leg forward, right leg back, chest nice and tall, and again we're going sinking straight down into it. We're not leaning forward or back. We're going to sink down into that. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, bend the knee. Back up, especially if you're taking the hip, use the hand and the thigh, push up through out of that. Use the hand and the thigh, push up through out of that for that balance on the way down and the way up. But we're sinking down into it. We're not pushing forward, and we're not cranking this hip. This hip's free, this leg is doing the work. You should feel as if the lead leg is bending and pushing you back up the whole way through. 5 seconds. And 10. Pick that up. We're into our power stride, so it can be low impact, or we're going into that high impact power stride. 3, 2, 1, pick up. Breathe that out, keep that moving. Nice and light on the feet, long movements. Arms and legs in. If it doesn't suit, you can do low impact. If it still doesn't suit, you can sprint on the spot. If it feels like a more comfortable movement. Five seconds, keep that up. 3, 2, 1. We're taking it down into your plank to press. So plank position, marching onto the hands, back onto the forearms. Once you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So push up, lock it up tight, control the way down, change the hand, up if that's difficult. Do it off the knees, up and down if that's still difficult. Plank or full plank. It's up to you as to which one will suit you best. Halfway. Five seconds. And 10. Flip around, V-sit. So with that V-sit again, you've a couple of options. You've got your high V, up, control the way out from there. You've got your low V, just that crunch, with the shoulders coming up and extending, or you've got an actual crunch, up and down. So pick what suits you best throughout this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Chest tall, core solid, keep it moving, pull that through, extend it out. 5 seconds. Hang. Bring it up. We're going to our side after step. So again, that short movement, just side to side, touch it down, side to side, touch it down, or you can keep it up and not touch the floor. 3, 2, 1, go. When you touch, you don't want to touch, don't touch. You can just keep it here, side to side, or you can just march it if that doesn't suit. And side to side, it's up to you. Five seconds. 10. We're into, great, quick sip of water, opposite leg split squat. Drop his leg forward this time. Same movement, chest tall, we're going to sink into the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bend the knee. Push that up. So bend this leg. So the movement's here on that bend and then back up again. The movement's not here. The movement's there. Again, you can use that hand to support. You can look up a weight, 10 seconds. If you want to add weight to it, it's completely up to yourself. What suits you best? And tight. After that, we're into our power strides. So again, to my high-low impact, sprint the spot. 3, 2, 1, pick it up. It's up to you what works best. But we're lightening the feet, we're not landing heavy. If you're landing heavy, I would rather you get low impact or sprint on the spot. Because we don't want huge impact through the joint. This should be controlled. My knees are soft the whole way through it. I'm not locked out at any stage. And just switching them feet. 15 seconds. Let's go for 10. And we are into that plank press. Again, we're going to lock it up, push up onto the hands, back onto the forearms, off the knees, feet, or just hold the plank. That's up to you, which suits you best based on your strength. 3, 2, 1, lock it up, press up, control, press up, control. Nice seconds. Last one. And flipping around to that V-sit. So high V-sit, low V-sit, crunch. Completely up to you. But control the movement. Again, don't try and force yourself off the floor and don't start pulling your head to do this here. It's control, sit, whatever way you're doing it. When you're ready, let's go. So it doesn't matter if you can't get up here. If you can't get up here, you can go here. Still a controlled movement, but I'm not moving my arms here, I'm crunching. I'm adding actually length here, or here. I'm not pulling my head, I'm crunching. That's all coming from here, which is how you end up getting up here eventually. It's because you've taught yourself this crunch, so you can get past that sticking point, because you're building strength in the abdominals. You're not going to build strength if you're just throwing your arms or you're pulling your head, because you're not working your core. You need to work the core through this. 5 seconds. So this is why people don't get stronger in the abdominals, because they're not actually working the abdominals. Time. Say that with 50 finish this round. Once you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side to side, you can touch the floor if you want, or you can just push it over. Lead the way with the leg on the way back. Come on. 5 seconds. Let's go. Last one for the break. Get some more in. Do 5 more seconds. Come on. Last one. And 10. Grab it out. So next one, you will need a weight for your swing or your deadlift and your upright row, whatever you need for that. So, bottle of water, anything at all for that upright row, 10 beans in each hand. For the swing, if you have a kettlebell, use it. If you don't, and you don't even have a weight for a deadlift, you can do the total body extension. So, hips back, swing up. It's a similar movement that we do with the swing as long as you're coming from them hips. We open a window. Maybe I'm not. It's the joys of living on top of a hill, even good days, the weather is brilliant too. Nah, it's not going to happen. The one's circling around the house today, and this is a good day. So round 2, kettlebell swing. Cross body mountain climber, obviously you need to have the elbow. Again, you can elevate the You can elevate the hands for that. Upright row, elbows up and out to the side. Bicycle crunch, again for that core. Technique, 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 and then burpee. Yay! Again, burpees can be elevated off a higher surface, can be elevated off the sofa, off the table, it can be elevated off the kitchen counter if you're not able at all. You just, and people will go, that's not a burpee, it's like, yeah, that's what you're able to do right now. And that's what we do. We don't do what we were able to do in a year's time, you do what you're able to do now. Whenever you're ready, kettlebell swing. This is why you see so many videos of fails in gyms, is because people think they're able to do stuff they're not able to do, and they end up crushing themselves with bars and stuff like that, because their ego gets in the way. And they try to do things they're not able for. They try to do things that they'll be able for a year down the line now, and then they end up with gym fails. We ain't going to do that. So swing, deadlift, or total body extension, whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pop the hips, squeeze the glutes. Stand up, good squeeze. Straight movement, the bell's going forward and out. Small step back, stand up from there, good squeeze. And it's a free arm. So I'm not lifting that, I'm swinging it forward and it's swinging back. Bell's hitting in the butt as I sit back. And then I stand up, squeeze glutes, throw from the hip. 5 seconds. And tight. Bring it out. You're into your cross-body mountain climber. So it's opposite knee to opposite elbow. With this, again, you can elevate this up high off the counter, and then it's left to right, right to left. Hands over the shoulders, because if they're not, your butt's going to end up in there and you're not working your core. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hands are here. Opposite knee to opposite elbow, pulling this through. If my hips are down, because otherwise my knee will hit the floor if I go any lower. Hands on the shoulders. If you start in this position, you're going to creep up to here, because look at what the body's doing. It's putting the hands under the shoulders. But because you started wrong, now your butt's in the air. It's about the body trying to get leverage to hold itself up. Just start in a good position. Start with hands under your shoulders. You'll be able to work without this now, because if you do it here, now it feels like you're going to fall forward, and you can't do it. 5 seconds. And 10. Upright row. So the movement with this, the elbows are going out to the corner of your TV or your screen, up and out from here, and then the bell just hangs. If they don't, it's because you're looking at your hands. We don't want that. Might sound strange, but I'm holding it in my hands, but I'm not pulling it with my arms. Like this, you end up with little T-Rex arms. Up. The bell hangs. 3, 2, 1, go. Up and out. The bell stops at the chest, because otherwise my shoulders would dislocate. And I control the way down. It doesn't matter whether I'm holding it with one finger. The movement is exactly the same with the arms. The difference in one finger is that you wouldn't be able to do this, because you can't lift it up like that, but you can like this, which is not what we don't want. We want the elbows coming up and out this side, and then that nice control on the way down. 5 seconds. So we're working upper back, 10. We're working from the neck to the traps to this rear, the mid shoulder out to the side, and the upper back also with that movement. Bicycle crunch. Oh. Now, another one that people cheat on, which we're not going to. So we're not going to do this. Elbow to knees, elbow to knees. You know this already. Elbow stay back, shoulder lifts, lowers, shoulder lifts, lowers, or extend, lift and lower, or extend, full extension rotation from here. What's not happening is the neck is not getting pulled, the head's not getting pulled to the side, and the shoulder is not staying down. I'm not putting my elbow to my knee. I'm lifting this and aiming my armpit to my knee. You shouldn't be able to touch it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So rotation, extension, rotation, extension. Fingertips are light to the temples. Here, you can support the head with the fingertips if you need. Do not put your hands behind your head, because you're going to start doing this and turning your head and cranking your neck. All you're doing is damaging your neck. Don't do it. You're not working your core. Every time. 5 seconds. Someone says to me they can't do a core exercise, they start pulling their head. The reason you can't do it is because you're not doing core exercise. 10. I can't do sit-ups. It always hurts my neck. and then you're pulling ahead of yourself. And this is the issue with going places where they're not teaching you right. They're not showing you the exercises right. Does my head in. Planks are the same. People go to a plank, big arch back, lying like this here, and it's like, oh, I'm doing a plank, I can do a plank for 5 minutes. It's like, no, you can't. Lift, pelvis tucked, glute squeeze, tighten everything up. 20 seconds later, they're down. Because we were never doing a plank in the first place, and nobody taught them right. Okay, start around. Burpee or total body extension, it's up to you, or elevate the burpee onto a higher surface. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same with burpees. My feet are wide, I squat, extend, I stand up. The reason for that is, if you don't, your knees get in your way, and you end up in this position where you have to really fall into the burpee, and then you can't get your knees back under yourself. Everybody can squat down, touch, extend, and stand up, add the jump if you want. My feet stay wide, my hands stay close. 5 seconds. Time. Back into your kettlebell swing. Grab a drink if you need it. That's how you get into the burpee position. It's a better position to do them in than having your feet together. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last one. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. We're taking that into cross body mountain climber. Opposite knee to opposite elbow, working that through. When you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Left to right, right to left. Keep that moving, keep that moving. Knee comes through, hips are low. I'm in a plank position, the core is tight. Every time it comes through, I'm squeezing that core. Similar to the bicycle crunch. As we work it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Upright row. We'll bring that up. Elbows again go up and out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Up and elbows up and out. Control. Elbows up and out. Control. Nice controlled movements. Head back, shoulders back. Don't be slouched either when you're doing this. Push your chest out, get your shoulders back. If you're in a better position. And tighten it. Take that down. We're into bicycle crunch. And then burpee. So again, rotate from the waist, your shoulders lifts up on the side that you're rotating in from. And you can keep your feet on the floor with one knee coming up if you want. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So shoulder lifts as I rotate, it goes back down to the other to lift. A full knee coming in, full extension with the other leg. It's controlled. Keep that up, keep that up, keep that up. Should start my watch. That'll be the counter. 15 seconds. Last 10. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 10. Burpee. 2 times. Whenever we're ready. So again, squat, extend, squat back in, stand up. You can add explosiveness in if you want. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat down, extend, bring it up. squat, extend, and you can add a jump at the top if you want. Halfway. Last 10. Last 1. Hang. Shouldn't have said we're doing a finisher. Now I have to do it. So the finisher is a dip and press up finisher. So we're going to do, that'll just get a hold. I'll jam it in there. Hopefully it'll hold. Maybe turn table going to my arm. There, yeah, it should be okay. So I'm going to do dips and press ups. So we're going to do 7 dips, 7 press ups, 6 dips, 6 press ups, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. That's the way we're going to work it. Advanced, as always, you can work from 10 down to 1. Beginners, you can work from 5 down to 1. So you do 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. In this here. Bend the elbows, keep your body close to that seat so your back should skim whatever you're using for your dip. Shouldn't come away from it. If it's coming away from it and you look behind you and you're a mile away from it, you're doing this. And that's not what a dip is. A dip is a bend and extend. So you're bending, extending, bending, extending. That's what we're looking for. So whenever ready. Last one. 7 down to 1 or 10 down to 1 advanced or 5 down to 1 beginner. Hands how you're feeling, how your arms are. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shoulders back, chest tall. So I'm not going really fast here because I don't want you to sort of rush through it and people who feel they can't keep up. Once you get that, we're into our press ups for 7. Go. Or 10 for advanced and you can play through it. 6. You ready? Bernie. We get the Bernies here. Let's go. Thighs. I haven't done this in a long time. Oh my God. So fast. Arms bent. 4s, at least they're dropping down. I'm going to go up the way. 4 and 4. Let's go. Three and 3. 2 and 2. Oh my God. Arms on fire. I need to get up there. 1 1. Last one. And a. Oh my God. You heard we arms. tough finisher. But we all go through it. Let's stretch that up. As I say, stretch that through. Chin sides. Around the front, stretch it forward. Pull that elbow across, pull through, get really into that shoulder and tricep. Change, same thing the other side. And then hands around, shoulders back. Stretch up. Relax that. So put up and knee together, balance if you need. I'm balancing because it's just easier to stretch. Change. Knee together, stretch. Relax that, leg in front, step back. And change, leg in front, step back. And that's us. Friday done. I think Darren's will be hanging off me later on today. We'll keep you out of badness, you won't be able to lift things up your mouth then on Friday night. Have a good one, guys. Have a good Friday. We'll talk